Hey, Kyle here. Welcome to the garage. It is fall and I don't think I'm going to take any more trips this year. So I think I'm going to try and winterize the trailer as much as I can. What I'm going to do is a full winterization procedure, and hopefully either you can tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I missed, or maybe I can give you some pointers on things you haven't thought about. But here we go. The first thing we're going to do is get into the cabin and remove all of the things that are in the cabin and get that squared away. Come along. Hopefully we'll learn something. Okay, let's get into the sleeping area. So I need to remove all this stuff. I'm going to take all of these covers off, and I'm going to fold up this trifold mattress and take probably all the things that I don't want to freeze during the winter out. So here we go. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to hit some of these places with a vacuum. Looks like out of the weeks and weeks of camping, could probably use a good vacuuming out. I also have some of this damp rid that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put that here in the trailer, and hopefully that will keep some of the excess moisture out and kind of keep the air fresh in here. And then I think what we're going to do next is the water supply. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I bought some of this Propoline Glycol for the tank. It is glycol that is food grade and safe for you. I don't like the pink stuff because I just don't like whenever I took all of the pink stuff out the first time, it was pink, the water was pink for a long time. So I decided to go this route. Now, this is clear. I'm not going to know when all of the glycol has been removed from the tank, but at least I know this is food safe, and I'm going to be, not looking at it saying, whoa, the water is still pink. So I have done some research on this glycol, and it seems to be okay. It seems to be good. So we are going to put the gallon of this in the water tank, and then we're going to turn the pump on and let it come through the pump, and get some of that going inside that pump so it doesn't freeze. And that's the next thing on the list. Let's see. It doesn't say to mix it with water, but we're going to put a half a gallon of water in there just to put some more water in the tank. So be right back. All right, put a half a gallon of water in there, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the power on to the water pump and just kind of push a little bit of water through that pump so I know that it's got glycol in it. Okay, looks good from this end. I saw some glycol come out, so I think we are good to go. Let me just do a little bit more. Yep, we got some glycol coming out. So turn the water pump off, and I think we're good to go. All right, that is done. The next thing I want to conquer is I've got an air compressor, and I want to blow out this hot water heater to make sure that there's no water in there. So I've got a nozzle. I'm just going to put about, 20 or 25 pounds of pressure in there and just make sure that there is no water in the hot water heater. Yep. That's pretty clean. All right, that was a lot cleaner than I thought. And I think this thing has got some batteries in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the batteries out. If I can get the batteries out. I'm going to take out, looks like they're these D's. Yeah, these are D cell. So, taking those out. So I think the propane, or the heater, or the propane heater, is done. Okay, the next thing to do is to clean out the galley. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of the food items. I'm going to remove all like the spices and miscellaneous things that I have that I don't want to freeze. Also, don't forget to remove your battery if you have a battery system in the back of your trailer. You probably don't want to keep that in your trailer during the winter. So I've already removed mine, took it into the basement, and made sure that it was charged. So therefore, I will have it ready to go. Well, probably I'll need to trickle charge it in the spring. But what I'm going to do is, like I said, remove all of the stuff from the trailer that I don't want to freeze, and then we'll move on to the fridge, and I think we should be good. All right, the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to clean out the fridge. Never mind the rain. See if I can frame this correctly. So I think what I'm going to do is keep the fridge here. I'm not going to take it inside. I did put some baking soda in a just a sauce container and then drilled a couple of holes in the top. I'm going to stick that in there, and then I got my Ruby tag. If you don't know what a Ruby tag is, it's this really cool Bluetooth sensor that you can pair it to your phone, or reports up to the web. If you've got a Victron system, it is really neat. So it keeps tabs on the temperature inside the refrigerator here and alarms me if there's an issue. So, sorry for the low lights. As you can see, it's raining outside, and that's just the way that it goes. So I'm going to clean this out pretty good. Try and get all of the nasties out. All right, I think we are about done. We did the inside, we put the damp rid in, we cleaned out the galley with all of the food, we put glycol in the water tank, we aired out the hot water tank, we cleaned the fridge, we put baking soda in there so it's will stay nice and clean in there, and I think that is it. If you guys can see something that I missed or need to go back and recheck or redo, please put a comment in the comments below. And hopefully this was educational for you. I did a lot of research and was researching on what I should do to winterize the hiker trailer, and that's all of the things that I could come up with. So that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.